All right, take some time to recover with me. And the best way to do that is what I call the recovery rolls. I have first a lacrosse ball that you saw me put under my foot, rolling my foot back and forth. Now, what I see when my knee starts aching or I start feeling a little tension in my quad, I instantly do these recovery drills because not only is it preventative injury measures, it just keeps the body aware, fresh, and keeps good blood flowing throughout the muscle structure. Now, as you can see, I'm just going back and forth, not adding a ton of pressure. This isn't supposed to hurt a lot. You're just supposed to get the knots out, put some good pressure into it, and just really kind of feel your foot form around the lacrosse ball. Next one, as you can see, I have a ball. It's about a little bit bigger than a softball. It's gonna be a foam as well. As you can see, I laid it under my quad while putting the other leg on the side of me about a 90-degree angle to the side and using my elbows to kind of plank myself in a position, straighten my toes out and going up and down, starting from the bottom of my quad, and that's just right above your knee. You're not going to be on your knee on this exercise. You're going to be starting from the bottom of your quad, working all the way up into your top of your quad, which all goes into your groin, your hip flexor, all through there. Go ahead and switch. It's easier to start off with at the bottom of your quad. That way you can just roll down. And just doing increments of a long stride, short strides. If you feel an area that's tighter than most, go ahead and focus on it and lay there for a moment, then roll it out, okay, back and forth a little bit. But normally I just do these nice long strides. Immediately following after, I place the ball right under my hamstring, keeping my heel down. Sometimes I'll lift it when I get closer to my hamstring glute connection, but placing my hands behind me, fingers facing behind as well, about a 20-degree angle, trying to rotate my shoulders backwards as much as possible, but it's not really the focus of my exercise here. It's really just rolling out the hamstring like we did the quads, coming up all the way towards the glute connection, down to the back of the knee connection, just keeping a good even pressure right there, while stabilizing with my knee up on the opposite leg. If you try to do it straight, it's just gonna be awkward trying to move back both legs. It's just easier to have your knee up a little bit. And then we just move the ball right up to the top of our glute where it connects to our lower back. And just roll right in through there. On the outer side of the glute and the inner side. If you're to split your ass up into a tic-tac-toe square, it's gonna be those top 3 quadrants. That helps you in any way. Next is the big foam roller, the back foam roller. I love this, gets my back nice and loose. And the key to this maneuvering is gonna be your heels, using your hamstrings and your heels, glute bridging. Really helps you maneuver rolling on the foam roller with your back. As you can see, I'm bringing my hands forward and my arms up, past my head, really starting at the top of my traps, letting my arms just hang down, not putting a lot of pressure into my upper back, but just slowly moving back and forth, inch by inch. And you can see my heels are a ticket here. You cannot do this without your heels engaged and pulling you back and forth. Now I've crossed my arms, that way I can get to my middle traps, my rhomboids, and rounding out my back. Again, using my heels. It doesn't work without your heels, folks. And moving on down to my lower back. Now I have to pull my shirt forward because if I roll back, my shirt gets caught underneath. So you might experience the same thing, but as you can see, I'm tucking my chin to my chest, kind of getting to that lower back, and then really glute bridging to the top. Feels so good. I hope you can take an extra 15 minutes after your workout with me and really roll yourself out, especially if you're feeling wound tight. Up above again. Now I typically are on my back for about 1.5 to 2 minutes. A little toe touch, donezo.